Hey, how's it going? This is the Drunken Atheist, and I'm gonna make you a drink tonight. I'm gonna make you something called the Garden Party. So the Garden Party consists of, I don't know, 4 or 5 good sprigs of mint. So I'm gonna be making 2 of them. Therefore, I'm gonna double everything. So I'm gonna do a full ounce of lime juice. I'm gonna do a full ounce of simple syrup. And then I'm gonna do a full 2 ounces of green chartreuse. There it is. Boom. Now you gotta mix this up. You gotta muddle it really good. Right, so when I consider muddling, I'm just waking up the mint. I'm not trying to destroy it, I'm just trying to get those flavors out there. All right, just a little bit. Then I put some ice in it. It's nice and cold. Pour half in one glass, half in the other. And then you top it off with some sparkling water. This is called the Garden Party. It's delicious, it's refreshing. Some call it a drink that tastes like swinging in a hammock on a warm summer day. Here's to you, and here's to me. Oh, that's delicious. So now that we've made our drink for the day, our garden party, we gotta ask some serious questions. What is the purpose of living? What is our purpose on earth? What is our purpose? Got a good buddy here who's he's probably gonna be way more eloquent than me, and probably gonna talk in circles. But what do you think the purpose of living is?
Well, first of all, hello everyone. I'm the Drunken Agnostic here with the Drunken Atheist. It's nice to meet all 11 of you. But we're here to talk about the purpose of living and drink these garden parties, which remind me of hammocks and mowing the lawn and Stacy's mom, whatever video that was from the 1990s. So
Fountains of Wayne.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the
So
one.
I'm gonna enjoy it. The purpose of living, from my standpoint, is I don't know. By principle, is where I stand. From my point of view, it could be purpose of living could be something as simple and scientific as becoming human compost. Not the human compost hippies use, where they poop in bags and
Right.
plant things with it, but the human compost of I go into the ground and there's nothing, and everything is absorbed.
Fertilizer for trees.
There's a lot of nitrates in human bodies, and we're fertilizer for trees and plants, but also from the stance of there could be a Thanos-esque humanoid person in great distinct personality that is actually in somewhat control of the universe, that we don't comprehend as human beings that has some master plan for us, whether we see it or not, that has created the Earth and the stars and the galaxies and the Milky Way. The principle of it.
That's a theistic.
That standpoint is primarily theistic, whereas my original standpoint of I could just be worm food is not theistic. Right. It is absolutely atheistic.
Exactly.
Atheistic. So I am firmly in the stance of I don't fucking know where we are or where we're going.
Which, if anyone who's watched this, I think there's like 20 of you who've watched this. If you just don't know, you're just agnostic. That's all that means. I'm agnostic. I just don't know. I'm agnostic. So my good friend here just said I'm agnostic. However, he qualified that with his whole Thanos thing. But yeah,
I'm trying to relate to the kids these days. You know what I mean? I'm just, I relate it to both. So I am one of the few, and you know this. We're very good friends. We will argue it till we're blue in the face. Yeah.
Or dead.
Or dead. I consider myself somewhat purely agnostic, where I feel very I don't know, as a feeling between the theology and the antheology of the difference between I don't necessarily know
knowledge and belief,
where I fall between the knowledge and belief, where I've had experiences that have made me feel the belief side, and I've had a lot of experiences that have made me feel the knowledge side, and that deeper understanding on both the science and the faith and the belief that leaves me going, meh, I don't fucking know.
Right,
and,
which I feel, to me, again, sorry to take away from my friend here, to me is the pure definition of agnosticism, and I think that's kind of what he said.
Yeah,
right. It's a pure definition of agnosticism.
It's somewhat of a rarity with that pure definition of agnosticism. That I really don't know stereotypically, or sociologically with human beings that fall in that theological side or that atheist side of agnosticism in general, right? Where they say, I don't know, but I think there's something, or I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's not something, where I fall in that realm of I'm going to stick with I don't know.
Straight up. Straight up and down.
There's no crossing your fingers and hoping you're right, because you don't know.
Right.
If you don't pick up one side or the other, you lose that hope that psychologically drunken
right,
drunken
agnostic
the psychologist and psychologically, philosophically, and theologically, they want you to pick a side, right? But they want you to be agnostic atheist or agnostic theologist. They want you to, I don't know, but I think.
Right.
I don't know, but I think. They want you to discern.
I know, but I think.
I know, but I think, right? On the other side of the coin.
Right.
I know, but I think this.
Right.
They want you to discern, where I have a hard time with that, based on my experiences, even being raised in the South, and biblically even, right, with being raised in the church, as I don't know if you talked about on your show, but being raised in a certain standpoint of a certain point of view, and then growing up on your own and discovering new things. I'm one of those few that's getting stuck in the I don't know phase, which is a rarity, as we've discussed.
I've alluded to it, but I haven't delved into it, but he brings up great points, because that's me.
Yeah, and it's one of the reasons we get along so well, even though we fight like cats and cats, as you like to eloquently say. And it's one of those things where I don't know. I know for a fact that worms are going to be eating my eyes when I die.
Yep.
Unless I request to be burned, and the trees are absorbing the nitrate from my ashes that are spread randomly because someone else thinks it's important. I know that's going to happen. But do I know what happens with my psyche after that? I can't accept that I know that.
That's a great question. Like, is our psyche separate from our knowledge, our understanding? So my question to you: you don't know,
Yep.
right?
That's why we're here.
And you don't know / don't believe.
Right.
So you're like right in the middle.
Right in
Like
the middle.
you're like smack dab in the middle
I'm
of
that
the atheist agnostic
frustrating argument
conundrum.
dickhead that
Yeah.
just doesn't know.
Yeah. I would call you other things, but yes.
I get it. I was
Yeah.
trying to be nice to myself. I'm
Yeah.
adorable and charming, so we'll see where it goes.
So
But
my question to anyone who watches this is: do you find yourself in the middle of I don't know, and I also don't know if I believe or don't believe? And if you do you have any like internal quandaries? Because I think that's an actually pretty pure place to be at, because you can question both sides, all sides, one side, upside, downside, left side, upside, whatever. Thank you so much.
I think you're right on track, man. I appreciate being on and discussing, and we will absolutely establish further debates.
You know
where
what?
They get to see some more animation out of us.
You know what? You know what? I feel like we're gonna have some like really probably violent.
Probably violent. But if you're watching, if you're new to the program or you're recommending it to other people, it's okay to not know, but if you do think you know, it's okay to explore that too. And that's what we're here for, is to talk about it and to educate, and really just discuss. So leave your comments and ask your questions, and it's things that we can talk about in the future, and it's things that we can address, and there's nothing wrong with asking. That is part of being a human being, and that's why we're here. And if you want us to get in a physical argument about things, you just let me know, and we'll take care of that. But otherwise, we appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoy the drink, because at the end of the day, no matter what you believe in this.
This was a great drink. Also, all the things he said. Love you guys.